Have you seen this in the Student Union magazine?
What is it?
Page 13. Fucking pile of scraps.
Is your vagina as clean as it should be?
No, over here, in the corner.
Oh. Community TV always offers fresh new material from a range of local talent from all across the land. That statement, however, does not apply to the Beau Scully Show. Tune in and you'll find yourself back in the 20th century with this white male-dominated show littered with puerile immaturity and blatant sexism left, right and centre. The so-called host, Beau Scully, is about as entertaining as a mouthful of thumbtacks.
I mean, can you believe this shit? Like, they didn't even put the full title of the show in there. It's the Beau Scully Show with Beau Scully.
And a whole mouthful of thumbtacks.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, real creative writing. Job Price. Job, he had a real fucking name.
Well, I mean, what? Sorry, my mouth is so dry. Oh. What's one review? It's not going to change anything.
Holly, do you think it's a little strange that in the same time this arsehat has put out 2 negative reviews of our show, that our ratings have coincidentally started to drop?
I don't think one article is driving away our audience.
The Student Union, do you know how many people buy this fucking birdcage liner? They're a huge influence.
He's right, you know. They basically own MyTV.
That's right. So we've established that this magazine is a huge part of the Student Union, so you would assume that the content in it would have to be pre-approved by somebody high up in the ranks.
Yes, like the president, Beau.
Correct, Holly, the president. And it just so happens that an election for Student Union president is coming up in a couple months.
And you want to run for president?
No, not me.
Oh.
Him.
Me?
Yeah, it's perfect. You run for president, you win, and then you, and therefore we, can decide what does and what doesn't go in the magazine, including the negative reviews of our show.
So propaganda.
No, it's just given the Beau Scully Show with Beau Scully the recognition that it rightly deserves.
Why me though?
Well, firstly, I couldn't do it because of my highly public profile. Secondly, you're already a member of the union. And thirdly, you just quit as associate producer as of a few seconds ago.
What?
Well, when I say quit, like you haven't quit, but you've quit. So you're still technically a producer, but the outside world can't know that.
Well, do I at least get a bit of time to think about this? I mean, it's a big decision.
You know, Doyle, normally I'd say this is a stupid fucking idea, but Beau's got a point. I want this show to succeed more than anybody. And if that's an obstacle that we need to clear, then...
And don't tell me when you first signed up to the Student Union that you didn't picture yourself becoming president at some point.
Yeah, but that was so long ago. They're just fantasies, you know. I tell you all the time about the time I want to be turned into a giant squid. It's not going to happen.
Well, then perhaps this will convince you. President Doyle Finch.
All right, I'll do it.
Excellent. Let the coup d'etat begin.
Why do you want to be a giant squid?
Travel the ocean floor, be a giant squid. Shall I go on?
I just think it would be a good look for our organisation as a whole.
And that organisation you're ahead of, where have you been lately?
Well, I've been busy. I was actually at Crown Casino the other night. You know the one in South Bank?
Yes,
right
there's
on the
only one Crown Casino.
I was attending a function with the Premier.
The Premier? Why did he invite you?
Well, it wasn't an invitation per se, but I was in the same room with him. I think I may have even made eye contact with him at one point. Ah, just the man I wanted to see, the infamous Beau Scully. Nice to finally meet you in person.
Who in the living fuck are you?
You see, Emma, that's what I mean.
Beau, this is Cameron.
Cameron Wolf, 1L, 2 Fs. You can call me Wolfie if you like.
Yeah, nah.
Cameron's the MyTV general manager.
You are? How come I've never seen you around here before?
Well, I am very busy. I was actually over at Crown Casino the other night. And,
We were actually just discussing the content of your show.
Yes, I'm quite familiar with your show, and while it is quite humorous, I did have one little suggestion, however. The level of coarseness and innuendo is just a bit too high for my liking. We are, after all, trying to maintain a family-friendly audience.
It's a bit too late for that now, isn't it? Pretty sure most of the shows are unfamily friendly.
Well, it's never too late to improve. Just tone it down a bit. We wouldn't want anything bad happening with your show, so just keep me in the loop and we shouldn't have any further problems, okay? Less smut, more not smut.
Okay, Cam, your suggestion is noted.
Great, great. And it's Cameron, by the way.
Ugh, you're one of those people.
I think you would agree this is the right course of action to take, Emma. We are, after all, a family production house, and while I don't wish to intrude on anyone's responsibilities, there is a chain of command. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a luncheon to attend with the student union faculty. You'll hold down the fort for me while I'm gone, Emma?
As always.
I hate him as of immediately.
Family friendly? Who is he to bark orders at us?
I know, don't worry about him. Are you guys still rehearsing today?
Yep, we're heading there now.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll swing by later.
So what is it that you wanted to show me? Whoa, not bad.
Good size.
Yes, no, don't wobble it though, you might break it.
Oh, I'm not going to break it. Well, anything to try and cover up all this fucking poo brown.
It's a neutral tone. So, do you really think I can be student president?
Of course. Why else would I have suggested it to you?
Well, you didn't really suggest it. You kind of forced it on him.
I did not. He can back out any time he likes. Although if he did, he'll most likely single-handedly doom this entire show.
I don't want to do that.
Well, there you go. See? This is a president who has his priorities straight.
Okay, so student politics aside, we should really start prepping for the next show, you know?
Hey, if you guys need anything, just let me know.
Yep. Thanks. So what are we going to do about Emma?
What do you mean?
She completely sabotaged our show by hiring Jamie. Duh.
Yeah, we can't exactly trust her anymore.
No, we can trust her. I told you that the other day. I had a little chat with her and we both kissed and made up, so to speak.
What did you say?
Not much really. It was all very amicable. We just laid it all out on the table, so we've got nothing to worry about now, except this union scum.
What the fuck is that?
Oh no, the Germans, they're back!
All right, everyone, just stay calm. We just have to lock the doors.
What's going on?
I don't know, but whatever it is, we just have to lock the doors and stay in lockdown until we get told it's all good.
Is it a terrorist?
What?
I said, is it a terrorist?
I don't know.
Do you think it's a terrorist?
I just said that.
Said what?
Terrorist.
So it is a terrorist.
Everybody shut up. Shut the fuck up. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus, finally.
Why are we on lockdown?
I don't know, but we just have to stay in here until we get the all clear.
Guys, what if it is a terrorist attack?
Oh my God, come on, Doyle. There is nothing in this building worth blowing up. Except maybe the law students.
There's science labs in here. I'm sure some yahoos just spilt some acid or something.
Well, better not be. I mean, if I'm going to be in a lockdown, it better be for a damn good reason, like a terrorist. Then at least have a good story to tell people.
I'm starving. Thank God I brought snacks.
Me too. My stomach's trying to eat itself.
So, Doyle, I opened up our little package.
Was it a bomb?
No. It was actually
Was it any histamines?
cocaine, you idiot. Hence all the sniffing and dry mouth.
Yeah, no, that's much worse, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Hey, how'd you know it was cocaine?
It has a certain aroma about it. I read. I looked up.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Beau, what's going on with this hospital bill? Riley keeps bugging me about it, and meanwhile, I'm missing out on gold class tickets and nachos.
Well, before we get to that, I'd like to know what's going on with you.
I'm going to try to find some signal to figure out what's going on.
What do you mean?
So, Doyle and I found a little package at our house and thought that it might belong to you.
I did lose some Tic Tacs. Was it them?
No, it wasn't them. It was something else. Your little bag of fun, you know? Little China White.
The fuck? Are you high?
Ha! Ah, the irony. So a bag of cocaine shows up underneath my couch. It doesn't belong to me or Doyle, and you're the only one who's been in our house the last few days.
Do you think I'm that batshit crazy to do blow? Do you know how expensive that shit is?
Explain to me, who else could have Are you right there?
I'm trying to find signal.
Well, find it somewhere else.
Hey, be careful. This phone's new.
Yeah, it's about to be a broken one in a minute too.
Anybody want some try mix?
Hey, I thought we weren't allowed to have food in the studio.
What are you going to do? Kick me out?
I found it. Here it is. I got it. Ah, here we go. Hostage situation in Melbourne CBD. Around half an hour ago, a man allegedly entered the university library and... Oh, damn, the Wi-Fi cut out.
Oh, just turn your data on.
No, I can't. I'll go over my allowance.
You will not.
No,
I just want to reload the page.
Use your own phone.
Here, I've got it. Okay. A man allegedly entered the university library with a large knife and took several students hostage. His motives are currently unclear. Police have blocked off the surrounding streets and are attempting to establish communication.
Oh, damn.
Okay. That's good enough. That's a good enough reason for lockdown. I'll take that.
The library, that's like right above us.
Yeah, it's pretty selfish, I mean. It's not like we have a show to plan or anything.
I bet he had like an overdue fine or something like that. Or maybe he kept trying to book that really cool space in the corner, but you can't because it's always booked out. It's always booked out.
Hi, Dumpling. What's up?
Hi, yeah, I just checked my very large bank account and have yet to see any payments for my hospital emergency.
Emergency? You had a bump on the nose.
I lost a lot of blood. Now listen, I hate to do this to my girlfriend, but if I don't get that money by the end of the week, I'm gonna have to get my lawyers in contact.
Hey, Riley. Beau, remember the guy who broke your nose? Go fuck yourself.
Oh, good to hear from you too, man. Listen, I hope you got a good suit because you're gonna need it for your day in court.
Do you know what? Fuck you, Riley. You already have enough money. You're rich as hell. You may as well just pay it yourself. Why don't you just...
It's not about money, it's about making a point.
Hey, Riley. What would your super famous dad think of your, what would you call them? Extracurricular activities?
What?
You left a little something at Beau's the other day. A little nose medication. Now that your nose is broken, your dosage might be down a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All it takes these days is just a name accusation and the media just go wild. Kind of like flies on coke. It would be really bad for business though, wouldn't it, babe?
Well, that answers that question.
Well, I guess we've broken up. So there goes all my gold class movies and night shows and river cruises.
Well, seeing that we're on lockdown and there's not a whole much else we can do, I was thinking we could talk about, my presidential campaign and positions and whatnot. I even had a slogan thought out. Reap the spoils when you vote for Doyle.
What's going on?
Hey, did you actually think I was waving to you out there? Like saying hello?
Well, I can't see. Those lights are like a miniature sun.
Even if I was, I wouldn't be... you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Did you, tell anyone about our run-in the other night?
Only Holly and Doyle, but I omitted a few key details.
Okay, good, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on between you and I mean, if anything is even going on, because it could be nothing, right?
Sure, it could be nothing.
Yeah, I mean, we had a bit of steam to blow off. I mean, get it out in the open and... Right?
Yeah, a little making out always blows off a bit of steam.
Yeah, and like the texting after, like, that was...
Work-related.
Work-related, but like fun work-related,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, right?
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with having a bit of fun at work.
No, I love to have fun. Anyway, just don't say anything to anyone if you can, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll keep my mouth.
Okay. All right. Great.
Okay.
All right.
We need an overall campaign colour, something bright and vibrant.
Yeah, what about red?
Oh, I like red. It's nice, it's catchy, but it does have that communist association to it.
Doyle, this is a university in Melbourne. This is communist heaven. I'm surprised they don't have a portrait of Lenin on the wall somewhere.
John Lennon was a communist? Oh, I hope they let us out soon. I really need a pee. Oi, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You're being a snoop. You're snooping around, you snoop.
Oh, this is juicy.
What?
This is Emma.
Wait, Emma. As in, our Emma?
Hey, what are you doing?
Just reading some juicy gossip.
Give me that.
No, come and get it.
Fucking phone.
Why are you being so defensive?
Why are you being so nosy? What are you going through my phone for?
It was open. Why don't you have a passcode?
I can't be bothered typing the numbers that annoys me.
It's 4 numbers.
Still, that's not the point. Don't you have any respect for my privacy?
We just, we saw some messages on there between you and Emma, and we're just a little bit surprised, that's all.
Did you fuck her?
No. I just made out a little bit, that's all.
Hiya!
Shut up. God, I just promised her about 2 seconds ago that I wouldn't tell anyone, including you two. It was weird though. We're having one of those typical mega shouting matches, because of Jamie and all that nonsense. And the next thing you know, we were all over each other like Clive Palmer on a Tim Tam.
Just like what happens in the movie.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought, except it was happening to me, for real.
I find that a bit strange though, because didn't you cause her boyfriend to break up with her?
Hello? What's this story?
Oh, no, I didn't mean to break them up. I just spoke the truth.
I mean, you were complicit though.
Oh, this is my type of goss. When am I going to hear this story?
Alright, so we're on the set of Hard Times, Harder People.
Now, you idiot.
Sorry. I thought she hated you after that though.
Yeah, well, she turned that hatefulness into something.
Hey guys, got an update on our Bin Laden. He's demanding to speak with the Prime Minister.
That's it? He went to all of this effort just to speak to the PM? Why wouldn't he just call 3AW? What the?
Or just write an email like what I do.
What a numpty is this guy? I mean, if you're going to take hostages, at least, demand money or something.
What do you email the Prime Minister?
Nothing really. Just see how his day's going, see how he's feeling.
Does he ever reply?
No, not a single reply. Well, I'll tell you what, there goes my vote. So, I was doing some Facebook stalking on the other candidates, okay? 3 other people put their hands up. I went over my data allowance, by the way. But I managed to rule out 2 of them because they are, fine specimens. First one, he goes for the National Party.
Yeah, in this place, no chance.
Yeah, no, he's out. Then there's this guy. He's out because, well, he's fat.
Holy custard, he's huge.
He is literally a walking advertisement for obesity.
More like a sitting advertisement. My God, his spare tyre has its own spare tyre.
Now, this is the guy that I'm worried about. William Saville. He's been around for a while, and I think last year he was the General Secretary, so he's pretty well renowned.
Yeah, and look at his smug little face. Christ, that is such a punchable face.
I cannot wait to see that face when he loses.
Damn right.
Not just loses, but loses to me. Oh, I'm getting excited.
Me too.
Oh, God, I shouldn't have said that. I really need a pee.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is taking these people so long? See, this is political correctness in action. You've got all these police out there pussyfooting around trying to resolve the situation when they could easily just go into an adjacent building, line up a shot, blow his head off. Job done. Got a dead lunatic, a bit of carpet cleaner, wipe up the mess, put in a new window, done. Everyone goes home.
Apparently some kind of operation is underway, like an ambush or something.
Yeah, well, I'm going to ambush some of those snacks you had, Emma. I'm feeling peckish.
So, Emma, you and Beau, that's pretty cute.
Sorry?
Yeah, Beau told us before. I think it's great.
I mean, it took us a little bit by surprise because, you two are like... But it works in a weird kind of way.
Well, that's good to know. Hey, what the fuck? I told you not to tell anyone about us, and you go around spilling your guts to Holly and Doyle.
No, look, it's not my fault. Holly went through my phone. She saw all the messages and she put 2 and 2 together.
How did she get into your phone?
I don't use a passcode, it's a nuisance.
What do you mean it's too much of a nuisance? It's 4 numbers.
Look, I've already had this discussion, all right?
Jesus.
What, Emma, it's not a big deal. It's just Holly and Doyle.
That's not the point. I told you not to tell anyone, and now I can't trust you.
Oh, no, you can trust me. If Holly hadn't gone through my phone, none of them would have known.
If you had a fucking passcode, they wouldn't have even got into your phone.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't started sending all those messages in the first place, maybe there wouldn't have been anything for her to go through.
Oh, so it's my fault.
That's certainly not my fault.
Really?
Yeah, in fact, if you hadn't brought on Jamie, we wouldn't even be in this situation.
Well, maybe I like this situation. I don't know. I'm just really confused right now about this whole situation.
Believe me, I'm the one who's confused here.
I mean, you were right. I mean, I hated you. Like, really, really hated you. So much so that I sabotaged your show. I've never done that to anyone before.
Well, I kind of did break up you and Dale, inadvertently. So there's some reasoning in that, isn't there?
No. I mean, as painful as that was, it doesn't justify what I did to you.
Well, I never hated you. Even after I found out what you did, you know. I was angry.
You know what I was thinking about the other night? I dated Dale for 5 whole years. And then you come along and tell me how much of a douche he is. Like, you were right again. I just don't know how I didn't pick up on it.
Well, in your defence, douchebaggery can be very subtle sometimes.
That's true. There's no ambiguity with your douchebaggery, is there?
Oh, thanks, I guess. If that was meant as a compliment.
It was. I mean, you are a douche, but in a charming kind of way.
Wow, I should be recording all of this. It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Or probably ever will say to me.
Bad luck, sunshine.
Oh, they're gonna do it!
Oh my god, way to ruin a moment, shithead.
Oh yeah, like you any better, Holly.
What? I think it's cute.
Man, are we gonna be stuck down here for much longer? I am busting to go to the bathroom.
You're going to have to hold it in.
Isn't there a set of toilets just down the hallway?
Yeah.
I could just dash down there real quick.
No.
Such a bad idea.
I'm going to pee my pants.
There is literally a nutcase above us with a knife.
I'll be so quick that no one will even see me. I've got a really slim physique, and it's really useful in situations of stealth.
Doyle, you're not going out there, okay? Beau, chime in whenever you're ready.
Hey, look, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Doyle, some piss pads is a hell of a lot better than a hole in your head.
Holly, come on. It's the Victorian police force. They're so tame nowadays, they probably don't even know what a gun looks like.
I promise I will be super, super careful, okay? These pants are brand new. I do not want to ruin them by getting them wet.
Doyle. Jesus, this isn't going to end well.
Wish me luck.
Shut your fucking voice down.
Oh, right. Madman.
Did we just let an unarmed, unintelligent, possible hostage out into the hallway?
Yes, we did.
Okay, great. Just wanted to make sure we were both on the same page there. Jesus. Old mate Riley's really shitting himself. He thinks I'm actually going to dob him in.
Why don't you? It'd be fun.
It is tempting. I think I've tormented him enough, though.
Holy shit.
What?
He escaped. They're saying he escaped the library and is making his way down to the lower floors.
Doyle. Shit.
What a relief. Oh, sorry. Are you okay? Oh, fuck! Hey, you're the guy! You're the guy from the news! Hey, he's down here! He's down here! You're in big trouble. Hey, it's gonna be okay. Hey, it's okay. I know first aid. Just rest that easy. Got him!
Well, let's have a good story.
Ready?